the road on the show. Welcome to Overwatch, and welcome to a very special sick edition of Coaching the Many. We're going to be doing Winston and Genji. It's like the game starts with some Genji and then goes to Winston. We're going to be talking, I think, mostly about Winston. The first thing I actually want to do is highlight a very important concept with Winston, which is that your DPS is very consistent, but it's very finite. Hey, 3 months as well from Jimmy 135111. Thank you for sticking with us for 3 months. Awesome stuff. So yeah, there's a very important concept with Winston, very important concept with Winston, which is if you hold down the left mouse button, it takes about 3.5 seconds to 4 seconds to actually get a kill. Okay, this is super important, and I generally ballpark it at about 3.5 seconds, so you deal about 54, 55 DPS, okay? Average hero has 200 hit points. You generally want to land, deal some damage, hold mouse button down, and I'm sure you can time it yourselves, but it's about 3.5 seconds. Enemy can't really stop you from doing that. You know, there's no real way to protect against that. No barriers can stop them. They have to run away, or they will die in that period of time. And this is a very important concept with Winston, because what that means is that if you have the luxury of holding down the mouse button for 3.5 seconds on someone, you will win. Now, the key is you've got to be able to survive, and that's going to be a bit easier come next patch, which is nice for Winston, but there's different ways of doing that. You can do the bubble juke, so you drop the bubble, you can juke in and out of it, doing your damage. If they come too close, you just back out of it, they're stuck inside. If they run away, you just move inside of it, whatever, you can keep up with them. So Winston, very simple to get some kills, very easy to get a lot of utility. The key is understanding that there is a timer, and if you're trying to kill like a Reinhardt or something, well, I generally just do like divide by 50 basically, so it takes about 10 seconds to kill a Reinhardt. You know, it gets complicated with like armor and interacting with the Tesla gun and stuff like that, so you can generally just ballpark it to about 10 seconds, and that's if he's not getting healing. So killing Reinhardt's not gonna happen realistically. 10 seconds is a long fucking time. You can also use this to bounce out, and like when you're playing Winston, this is important to understand. Hey, Lurk Gaming 2 months. Thank you. So the important thing is to understand this, because if they're getting healed by like a Zenyatta, then that's 30 heals per second going onto the target, but you deal about 50 DPS, and now you're dealing about 20 DPS. If they're getting healed by Mercy, well, technically it's like 55 DPS, so it's like 25 DPS. If they're getting healed by Mercy, it's 50 heals per second. So that's going to be like 5 DPS if you're killing a target being healed by Mercy. So killing targets healed by Mercy just ain't going to happen, basically. Unless they're being focused by other stuff, so you might as well be killing the Mercy instead. Hey, and she can't survive that. If they're getting healed by Anna, you cannot kill them. You just can't on your own. You have to find a better way of doing it. And this is a very important concept that we're going to be talking about. Okay, let's go to this screen, and then let's go to... I can quit Overwatch now, and we can actually go and watch the game.
I'm back, baby!
Hey, Labada with 4 months as well. Holy shit.
4 months. And get well soon, oh love.
Thank you for the well wishes. Okay, let's go. There we go, beautiful. So it's actually a very low-rated game. This time we're in silver. Oh god, I've got to get to the right screen so you guys can actually see what I'm talking about. There we go. Hello, welcome. Here we go. We're gonna warm up. All the hype, beautiful. Start saying hello to YouTube as well, Twitch chat. Overlay, beautiful. Instantly overlay. So yeah, we got. Oh god. Well, I'm sick and delirious, so Infrared's just distracting me now. So yeah, we're quite low down in silver, 1.6k, 1.5k. Very low rated game. This was actually sent in like literally about 2 or 3 hours before I was going to go live, and I saw this game and thought, hey, this is kind of interesting. I want to do some Winston stuff, and hey, it's got a lot of interesting Winston stuff we can talk about. We will be, I think we are Poppy507 is who we are, the hero of this story. And he sent in his email, if I can find it, I'm sure I can, in these seconds while we're loading him. No, he doesn't actually usually play these heroes. He doesn't usually play. He's going to pick Genji at first, and then he's going to go to Winston. And I believe he says, okay. Don't give me any leeway because I'm silver and I'm fairly new at this game. Be honest about what I'm good at and what I need to improve on. Note that I don't main any of these characters. I main Zenyatta. I base my choice on team comp, and I love to play them nonetheless. Play about 6 hours on Genji, 4 hours on Winston. This match was control point on Oasis. I acknowledge that there's no voice chat, but circumstances forced me to remain quiet. Okay. So, we're gonna slide this. YouTube, send help, please. No, there's no help for you here. Bye. I like the command. I do like the command, Little Pimp Bowser. Thanks for sorting that out. Okay. Can I get rid of that on the bottom? Yes, I can. Good. All right then. Let's get the show on the road. So we're starting with Genji. Let's have a look at our team comp. We actually have an interesting little team comp here. We've got no Lucio is the big thing I'm noticing. So we're going to get to the engagement. First engagement is always going to be a little bit slower if you don't have a Lucio. Also, my green screen is fuzzy again. Fixing that quickly. That should do it. Hopefully I'm not going to go transparent. No, I'm not. That should be good enough. Yeah, that looks good. That looks fine. That looks fine. It's good enough. Whatever. God damn it. What the hell? Reinhardt? Oh, is he complaining about the heat in his armor? I've not heard that voice line before. Interesting. So we have a Pharah as well. We got a lot of damage on this team is the thing I'm noticing. Like with Pharah, Genji, and Zenyatta, we can actually put out a lot of hurt. But we're also somewhat limited at long range. Like long range hit scan, we have nothing. So if they have a Pharah, we're just fucked. Just like purely down to Ana. But we're mostly going to be looking to put pressure, like follow up on kills that the Pharah does. And that should be our sort of plan. We should be able to put a lot of pressure on the supports as long as Pharah's landing rockets. If that's happening, then we're feeling pretty good. Honestly, I really don't like the Reinhardt pick in this team lineup, which is pretty simple. Ask yourself this: who's Reinhardt going to be protecting? Going to be protecting Zenyatta and Ana. Are there better heroes for doing that? Yeah, you could probably just run a Zarya, and then you could also protect the Genji. You could also protect the Pharah a little bit. This Reinhardt's just going to be sort of stood around on his own with two supports going do, not doing much. Anyway, got to the point. Luckily, the enemy team doesn't have Lucio either by the looks of things, so that makes our life on Genji actually a lot easier. And they have a Junkrat, which actually it makes our life simultaneously easier and harder. Junkrat's very easy to deflect, but also very, very aggravating for us. If we try dash too liberally, we're going to have our time. This is a free Ana kill. We really need to be capitalizing on this. Let's get some right clicks onto her. Unfortunately, just not enough there to follow up on it. And the Diva somehow dies to this. This to me is nuts that this Ana survives this. Like that to me is like an instant everyone turns around and burns this. This is where voice comms will come in handy. And you know, I understand in the email it said like, oh, I couldn't do voice comms, but this is where like Ana behind would have been a really good call out, for example, to just like draw everyone's attention to this free kill that's just decided to run through our team. Good dash opportunity there, get a lot of damage. We definitely want to be keeping an eye on that Ana, but if you know people are bunning the Junkrat, whatever, fine. But I think the Ana is the highest priority. Discord's on the Ana, so we want to be paying attention to that. And also Ana, they do have a Lucio. That's actually going to make our life a little bit harder. Video quality is a little bit low. You're going to have to bear with me as I do some interpretation because it's a follow-up VOD. But you notice that the Discord orbs on the Ana, Lucio healing on its own isn't going to be quite enough, I think, to keep her alive if we keep the pressure on properly, especially with Discord. Like, going for the Junkrat here, I think we just lose track of the team a little bit. We should have just been keeping pressure on the Ana. The Junkrat's not really going to be too big of a problem because we have a Diva. Diva will shut down a lot of that damage that Junkrat's trying to do, just because she can catch the grenades very easily. Otherwise, going to come back from spawn, and let's see what we can do. We're actually not too bad. Like, we've got 60% ultimate charge. This is good for us. They only have Sand Barrier to really stop us doing a lot of damage to that. Point still hasn't been lost. We want to be leading the shots a little bit more. We also want to be reassessing our targets a little bit. There's still an Ana who's sort of a bit vulnerable on the left-hand side. Especially once that field goes down, it's a good time to just reassess. Hiding. To ballsy dash. If he's just holding down left mouse button, he will just kill us during the dash. And also, we just, you know, we miss the doorway, which feels bad. Feels a little bit bad. I need some tea. Actually, tea's too hot. Let's risk it. Tea's still very hot. Oh, yeah, that's fine. It's sippable. But okay, they've taken the point. Let's regroup, reassess. We got 0 Norman. Or Nomon. There we go. That's my Russian. This is over bold. We don't want to be doing this. We're running in front of our entire team. Why are we leading the charge? We're Genji. We don't want to be doing that. Especially with deflect down. Once deflect's down, we don't want to be in the position where we're leading the charge. Now we've got a Reinhardt with us. Okay, we're feeling pretty good. Ultimate's ready. We announced that. Our prime kill target just walked past us, by the way. We've got to be observant on stuff like this. We've got to keep our eye out for stuff like this, because this was a huge opportunity that was missed. Where Ana, for some reason, goes fucking crazy and decides to run into us. This should be killed. This is our highest priority. This is the biggest healer on their team. This is what's going to keep this alive in a very, very big way. This is going to make Lucio's healing way more efficient. This is going to shut down our tanks. This is going to make our Pharah's life hell. This needs to die instantly. It's a good deflect, but we definitely want to be turning and getting rid of this Ana. This is overbowled by the Ana, and any pressure that we put on with the, like, you notice Reinhardt has to have to now turn and swing for the Ana, just so he doesn't get sleep darted or something, or he doesn't get grenaded, or we get grenaded as a result. Like, we got to be keeping an eye on that and prioritizing accordingly. Let's skip ahead. They did drop the beat, by the way, during all of that. Pharah did die also in that process. And we're struggling. We're struggling at the moment because the team's a little bit fractured. Luckily, Infinity comes in, gets a freaking 3-man bomb. Holy shit. This is actually a good opportunity to get... Ooh, one thing I actually want to comment on. This dash... No. Dashing, like... Okay, let's talk about this, actually. This is very important. This dash is fine, because we're not going to need a dash for about 8 seconds. Once we start getting closer to the fight, we need this dash. And we need this dash for a very important reason, which is... When we Dragon Blade, we get a free dash reset. And you got to think of that as like damage in the bank. So when you dash, you do 50 damage. It's a very easy, reliable 50 damage to land. When you dash a second time, that's 100 damage. Holy shit, that's actually a huge amount of hurt. And then you just need one swipe on the Dragon Blade to get a kill. It's the easiest setup you'll ever do for some Dragon Blade kills. So imagine with me in the situation where we come around this corner. We see this, we run down here, we dash the Ana, Dragon Blade, dash the Ana, swipe, kill, and then we just have free reign to kill all of this shit. This will be no problem for us to kill. Instead, we have to sort of awkwardly hold on to it and wait. And we're just waiting for support. You know, we want to be evasive right now, I think, more than anything, just because our left clicks aren't landing as well as we'd hope. This Soldier 76 gets himself killed by just running into a tiny space. Just swipe, swipe, swipe. Clean up, clean up, clean up. Good. But we could have done that much earlier, as we get a little bit of a frame drop in the recording. It's fine. Was recording on a laptop, I will make allowances for that. This Roadhog, we can actually do a lot. We just want to, shell away at him. When you see Roadhogs ulting like this, this is a death sentence for this Roadhog, because he can't heal, he can't run, he can't do anything. The most he's going to do is knock one person off, but honestly, you just left click him down, then when you can get in front of him, you just deflect it, and work his sort of support. It feels good, man. It feels good, man. Okay, let's set up. This is overbold in my mind. We're way too far forward. Like, being here is okay because we can easily dash back to our team if something bad happens. I do like that emote. Sorry, I got distracted by my own follow animation. Being out here is a little bit riskier. Just because our escape is a little less clear cut if something comes around the corner. And it's just a little bit harder for us to just back off safely once deflect runs out. Fire in the hole, stay the fuck away from it. Doesn't get any value. Lol, LOL, Junkrat. Probably worst ultimate in the game. Easy time for us. This is an overbold dash. We could get punished here in a big way. Now, we got the mech, but if anyone else, and remember, their spawn is right behind them, anyone else comes around this corner, we have nothing. We're not going to get a reset by killing the mech, so imagine if Soldier just walks around here, we're just dead. Like, we got no resources. We could have just stayed safely poking, staying with our team. There's no need to go and hunt this down. This Diva's not threatening anyone, she's not doing anything. We don't need to spend any resources and commit to anything there. Good deflect. Good. If you're ever quiet on the open like this in a situation like this, just deflect, run at the Soldier 76, make sure his life's a misery, and hopefully someone else will come and finish him off, which is what happens because Farah and Kreezer comes in and gets the kill. Feels good, man. Okay. They're doing alright. This is it. Junkrat honestly got their Zen to waste his ult. Yeah. Holy shit, that deflect. I probably would have committed to this, being honest, because the damage combined, and this is where like knowing little maths things really helps out. If you dash and get one cut, you can cut both their supports down, and they can't heal it. So they are now low enough for you to dash through Dragon Blade and kill them in a single hit. They have to hit a sleep dart to stop you from doing that. And even if you get booped away, you'll still have the spare dash from the Dragon Blade, and you should be able to actually finish it off. It's very unlikely that they'll be able to kill you before you can kill both of them and cut both supports out from under them. That Zenyatta should have been topping you off. You're incredibly important to be a heal target for that Zenyatta. Okay, Soldier's ulting. We actually want to be super careful here. This isn't the time for us to be jumping in. And we could have probably avoided all of this with just being a little bit more bold and just going for those two support kills, because then Ana wouldn't be here to nano boost this, and we would be a little bit tighter, I think. The second the nano boost goes on the Soldier, we just have to back out. We definitely can't be staying out here in the open. You notice how quickly he just kills us, especially when we're this low. It doesn't take much at all. Like, incidental damage, and the Soldier just looks our way and we just die. Feels bad, man. Soldier's very good at killing Genji, so we're okay. We're still in the lead. Still have a lot of good resources. We just got to be a bit careful. This is a little bit too early. This is an example of a Genji who's being a little bit overeager. Holy shit, though, that value. We really gotta keep an eye out for these kind of opportunities, though, because we just hit a... I think, is that a grenade deflect and an antibiotic grenade deflect? Like, this damage... This is a dash, Dragon Blade, and go for me. This is a go time. And the reason why, you know, I instantly swap from like, well, this is over bowl to this is an opportunity is pretty simple. If anyone on their team, if this guy just turns around, we're fucked. If she turns around, we're kind of fucked. Farah's just died, so we're down DPS already. If they focus us properly, if they just turn around, we could just die here. But then they screw up. Anna decides to throw a biotic grenade at us for some reason, and then they all line up. This is go. Because we dash, we Dragon Blade, we swipe once, and we could probably get 1 or 2 kills. And once we got 1 kill, we just start getting more and more and more and more and more. So you've got to be mindful of these opportunities. Like, we're pulling back now, but this was honestly a chance for us to swing the game. And this is kind of how Genji's power curve works, is that when an opportunity is there, Genji can capitalize immensely on it. Like, this Dragon Blade is fine, I think. We should kill that soldier. We should be finishing the soldier, though. This... We could have... Ah, no. Done it wrong. Okay. Perfectly fine going for this target. This is good. This is good. Because we just need to dash, swipe, and he's going to go down. We hit soldier with a dash here. Remember, dash, swipe, swipe is enough to kill the soldier. Then we could dash through this. Soldier's one of the big sources of DPS as well. We want to be looking for resets. It's how you get the maximum value, maximum DPS out of it, is getting those consistent resets. If we're not getting the soldier and not keeping an eye on the targets that we're managing to get on the way in, it's going to cause us problems. Soldier now has an ult, kills us, gets rid of Zenyatta as well, gets rid of Farah. We could have prevented that by just assassinating that soldier. He's such a main source of DPS. Dragon Blade on tanks is sort of, you use it to finish up a fight. You use it to put some damage on them, DPS on them, but it's definitely never the priority. Even if 2 tanks are clumped up, just kill the soldier instead, and then dash through and try and get some extra damage on the tanks. Okay, I need to cough. Bear with me. Don't speak Russian, my friend. Oh, don't worry, I don't either. You don't have dash up? Which instance was that? Because if he... No, because he dashed. If he turned around, did a swipe, and then did another swipe, he would have another dash. He would have gotten a reset. And he just killed the Junkrat, so he would have a dash. When he deflected the Bionade, his dash was down? Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. No, but if you Dragon Blades... yeah, maybe. I think I would have still gone for it. I would have just drawn the Dragon Blade and gone in. It might be me just being sick and delirious, but I think there's a big opportunity there. Because you've just got like 3 of them, and 2 of them are sub like 150. So that's some easy kills in my mind. Okay, focusing on this map. Let's see. So we definitely, like, this to me is being a little bit over fancy. But okay, we want to be looking for... This is a free kill. Definitely put some shurikens in that. We want to be a bit careful about committing this hard this early. We could have been fine just staying here and just trying to shell this person down. Just get them low and then going for the finishing blow with the dash. The rest of your team should be following this Diva. The fact that they're not is a little bit alarming. But you notice that we get her down to about half. With a little bit more following, we could do some good there. This is a bit of an overcommit. Luckily, the enemy team isn't paying attention to us, which is good. Let's run. Let's get some health. Lucio's chasing us. I'm fine using the dash there, honestly. It gives us a little bit of safety. If Soldier followed us, we would have been in trouble. You notice the second Soldier starts focusing on us, though we're having problems, and that's because we're getting a bit too close in here. Like, we don't need to be this close to be dealing effective DPS. We could stay safely tucked in this sort of area where we have some cover to move in and out of, and still be dealing damage. We don't need to be running into like 4 people's arsehole. Ugh. ET. We did manage to build up an ult, which is good. This is a very early ult, but they have a huge advantage now. And I'm confused. Like, I want to actually go back at the start very quickly and see where did our team go. It's too early, too deep. Back out, pull out, pull out. Okay. Like, our team just seems to vanish, which is kind of an issue. But this is, again, an issue with no communication, where people are just going all over the place. So I think Diva's in there, and I'm trying to see where the rest of our team is. They're nowhere. Where is everyone? Are they behind us? Are they following us? Team? Question mark? They're still... What? Why did they take so long to get there? That's so weird. Okay, whatever. Ugh. Bizarre. Okay, let's get back to where we were. So we got Dragon Blade, we got an opportunity here. Thing is, things are going badly for us. The enemy team has ultimate advantage, so we're still going to have a hard time no matter what we do here. We're going to be relying on getting 1 or 2 people low. This feels bad, man. Deflect, good deflect. And again, I think we're dashing just a little bit too early here. Like, you use the dash, and once you've dashed, you are committed to a fight. We talked about this in the first Coaching the Many with Genji idea, where once you have dashed, you are in the fight, unless you get a kill, and then you can actually get out. So you only want to be dashing when you can get kills, or when you are fully committing to a fight. If you aren't able to get a kill very quickly afterwards, then there's no point. Suicide tie by the Junkrat. Diva bomb, just to contest the point. Ugh, ugh. Don't like it.
Back, baby.
Hey!
Going too deep for 4 months.
Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you for sticking with us for 4 months, crowd. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful stuff. Okay, let's try and get this Lucio. Dash. We stand still and turn slowly. There we go, we get him. Okay. Want to be a little bit smoother on this motion. Like, never stand still. We just kind of stand still here. I know we stopped a little bit dramatically there, but we definitely don't want to be standing still. Ever. Jumping would have been fine there, just some form of evasion. Remember, Genji lives and dies on his evasion, so you want to be doing that as much as possible. Now low, again, this is a signal for me, go time. 2 seconds, 1 second, let's get pressure on this Ana. Ana's just used a biotic grenade, so if you think about Ana in terms of like her safeties, what's stopping you now? Especially now. Nothing is going to stop you now. Only Sleep Dart can really do that, and if she can hit you with a Sleep Dart, then well done her. So in my mind, what I'll be doing is thinking, okay, in 2 seconds, I'm going to dash through Dragon Blade and try and kill this Ana, try and kill Soldier, and then try and finish off the Diva. Now, instantly try and form this plan of how are we going to win this fight? Well, we aren't going to win it by shurikening them down. That much is for certain, because this guy heals too much, she heals too much, she can just stop you dealing damage. There's no point in trying to shuriken this. We've got to use the Dragon Blade. We've got people coming in from this side. People haven't been dying that much, I think, so we should be okay to go in here. So 2, 1, instead we're backing out. Roadhog comes to the side. We've managed to survive that somehow. Roadhog actually gets super low as well. Minor thing here. We do it afterwards, but just keeping track of distances. Once he commits to this, we want to just close in and right-click on his face. When you start getting to this distance, like when we're here, left-clicking his face is far better. And we do a left-click afterwards. You notice how easy it is to get the shurikens on him. Roadhog actually has a very easy-to-hit head. Just takes a little bit of practice, but it's very predictable. Good deflect. Unfortunately, we missed the dash there. You'll be able to finish this Junkrat. Junkrat goes down. Okay, we're okay. We're fine. Ah, more tea. More tea. Tea for the tea god. Oh, great, for the Captain Picard throne. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with that. I'm delirious, clearly. Okay, let's keep the damage out. This is fine. We're mostly just looking for an opportunity right now. Like, if you think in cycles, as I like to do. We are currently in our ultimate cycle, so we're just thinking opportunities. Where's our next opportunity to ult? Soldier's doing a nanosites. We want to be very careful about our positioning. Good sleep by our Ana. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay, let's back out. Feels bad, man. They use a lot of resources. We're actually in a really good place. Hey! And then Bowser. You can team up with little pink Bowser. Thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the menu. It is hugely appreciated. I want to just look at this one more time. Just, do we have an opportunity here? I think we get a little bit over fancy. Like, there's no reason for us to, I know the jump pad's fun, and I know it's exciting, and it makes a cool boing noise, but we're Genji. We don't need to be using the jump pad. We can climb the wall. You know, we could just go up here. There's no need for us to be doing this. Because we spend so much time out of this fight now that we're probably missing an opportunity or two. Like, we might have been able to help kill this, for example. It's a good job by our Ana. Good use of resources there, and unfortunately, we just don't quite make it. Feels bad, man. We might have been able to tuck inside a little bit more, but that's really nitpicky. Let's see. I mean, we're still on our ultimate cycle. Like, we should still be thinking, where's our opportunity to get a good ult? This is Overbold. We're leading the charge. We think we're Reinhardt. We're not Reinhardt. This to me is a sign that we think we're Reinhardt. We don't want to be doing this. We don't want to be leading the charge here. Because we instantly take some damage. I'm sure we have a huge amount of survivability with deflect, but once that goes down, Junkrat gets a good bomb off, kills us. And you notice we've held this Dragon Blade since the start of the game. We haven't been able to use it yet, which I think is a real tragedy. Like, we've had opportunities where we could have perhaps put it to work, but we're generally just being out of position a little bit too much, and we're putting ourselves in silly places where we don't then have a chance to survive long enough to have an opportunity for that. Keep an eye on that. Get ready to dash away. No! We still have an innovation tool up. At this point, you just dash. When it starts getting into kill range, you just dash away. Feels bad, man. Feels real bad, man. We still have this Dragon Blade all game. And I think that's the main tragedy of this game is... Yeah, I think this is the real tragedy of this match. At this point, now we just use it. Good. Double kill. Easy. Let's finish this soldier off before he kills us. No! We just took a bomb hit. So low. So close. Almost. Almost got him. Almost salvaged it. Almost saved ourselves. Hey, good job, Anna. Hey, Anna, clean up. I like it. Go, Anna. Go on, Grandma. You can do this. You got this. I believe. Ah. Okay. Honestly, we got a lot of value out of that Dragon Blade. Nice. Bit late, though. Bit late. You know, we're like well, not 5 minutes, but we're like 3 minutes into this round. We should have probably used it once already and had a second one built up long ago. Especially with a Junkrat thruster. Whoa, hello. That was interesting. He just appeared, ladies and gents. Hello. That's a free kill. Good job by our Roadhog. Okay, we got Tranquility. Let's just stay with that. Branch out some damage. It's a good opportunity for us to just deal some hurt. Nice and safe. Like, we don't have to worry about anything. Soldier's ulted. Oh, good job by Farah and Hog getting some damage out. Soldier didn't prioritize correctly. Didn't stop the Farah. Nerf this. Run. Suicide Tire. Oh my god. So, wait. Junkrat blew himself up, and Diva blew 4 people up. And, well, not 4 people. 3 people and a mech. We still got the 2 supports. We're actually okay. This is where, yeah, I require healing. Correct. Hopefully we will get something. Nope. Ah. That was, I put this down more into the Zenyatta. The Zenyatta should be healing us up. Like this, when you see the Zenyatta looking over there, this is when you just tap X and say, I require healing. Just so this guy can put an orb on you. Because then we want to play conservatively. Like, we definitely don't want to be sort of trying to hunt down this target. Because at most what we can do is deflect this a little bit, but after that, we just take damage. And then Lucio gets an easy hit on us, and that Anna, good shot. Good shot. And feels bad, man. Let's get back into the fight. Let's see what happens this time. Like, this is where we wanted to be earlier. Remember in the last time we came in, like, this exact angle, we just, like, ran forward. This is where we want to be. Let Roadhog stand in front of us. Let him be the one that explodes and dies, because we can't do it. Now we're in trouble, though. Good stall. Good stall. Good stall. Okay. Whoa, no, no, no. Don't go off it. Don't go off it. Don't go off it. We're going too far off it here. Okay, we're back in. Dash, slash. Don't quite get it. I just say be very careful about backing off it. We probably want to be tucking it around the point rather than going back off it. And the reason why I say that is if we get CC'd or knocked back for any reason here, we just lose. And there's no reason to put like that much jeopardy on the team. We want to be backing around the point, I think, rather than backing off it. And Energent, delete game. Remember what I was saying yesterday about tilt. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it at all. But this is where we make a swap. And it's actually an interesting swap to see.